Georgia's top election official, that's Republican Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger, says there will be a recount by hand of all the ballots cast in the state for president. The latest returns show President-elect Biden leading President Trump by about 14,000 votes. But Georgia's two Republican senators who are facing a runoff say Raffensperger should resign over unsubstantiated claims that he mismanaged the election. And Georgia's Secretary of State joins us now. Mr. Secretary, good morning to you. Let's start at the top. President Trump said recently a big win is coming in the state of Georgia. That's after he said a sham was underway there. Do you know what he's talking about?
No, I know that we are going to do a risk-limiting audit, which will trigger a full statewide recount.
The risk-limiting audit goes beyond the letter of the law there in the state of Georgia. It seems you're being overcautious. Are you seeing signs of some sort of a fraud or a sham there?
No, what it is that we are preparing to do an audit that's required by state law. And we just want to go really to the gold standard of audits, which are risk-limiting audits. And we've been working with national experts that instituted these in places like Colorado. And we think it's the way to go for Georgia. We want to stay at the cutting edge of election integrity.
But under the law, you'd only have to do $1 million, not $5 million. So you're going above and beyond, which is fine, as you say, the gold standard. I'm interested in some of the allegations from fellow Republicans in the state. They've suggested you've mismanaged this election. They've suggested it's not honest. They've suggested illegal votes have been cast. They've used words like embarrassment and failure. What's your reaction?
Well, we had record turnout. We had record registrations, and people were just participating on both sides of the aisle. At the end of the day, I think you'll find that when we do the hand recount of all the votes, it'll substantiate what we've gotten with the electronic ballot counting with the machines.
So you've seen no evidence, nothing has been presented to your office to support these very serious accusations from the Georgia Senate candidates and from the state GOP chair?
We do have ongoing investigations, multiple investigations, but it doesn't rise to the level of 14,000. At the end of the day, we don't see a widespread voter fraud, but we will investigate every case we hear. We want to make sure we root out any illegal voting. It's very important to us that everyone needs to know that their vote matters. But likewise, we believe that integrity matters, and we believe that before a businessman or business people put out notices, they should be able to support that with facts. Yeah. I would in my business.
That's a good point. Given that these accusations are coming in the absence of hard facts, you say some investigations are underway, what confidence do you have that the results of your hand recount will be accepted if the current result is not accepted?
Well, we're going to go through that methodically, but also I intend to have, and I know it'll be an open and transparent process, which means we'll have people behind us, behind all the vote counters that are be looking at. We'll have Democrat eyes on that, Republican eyes on that, and we'll have independent eyes on that to make sure it's an accurate recount. And I think that's going to give voters confidence at the end of the day. We give them confidence on the original results with the machines and also confidence on what we end up with the hand recount. Half the people won't like the answer, half the people will love it, and I get that. But at the end of the day, our job is to make sure we walk that line of integrity.
So bottom line, you do not expect a change in the result, and you do expect to certify results on November 20th under state law.
Our state law, November 20th. It's a big lift, but that's our goal, and we're shooting for it. And the big counties say that they can hit that target.
All right. Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger, thank you very much.
Thank you.